Hi Yarny friends, this is Stephanie's Yarn Escape. Thank you for joining me today, Sunday, January 3rd, 2021. This is episode number 23. This is a crochet podcast where I take you on my Yarny adventure, show you all the shenanigans I got into this past week. So grab your favorite drink, prop those feet up because you absolutely deserve it, and enjoy what I have to share with you. Hopefully you find some sort of inspiration. So today I have a lot to share. As far as whips and finished objects, not so much. I've been working basically on the same thing, but if you guys have been checking out my gnomes, those are also considered my finished objects and whips because I've been working on those as well too. So I'm going to count them. But anyways, we're going to get right into it. I have 2 finished objects, 1 whip that's almost done. I went yarn shopping. I know. We'll get into that in a minute. I know. And yes, and we have to talk about the crochet along that me and Christy from Crochet Creations by Christy are doing. So let's get started. Let me show you the whip that I currently have that is almost done. So I've been working between the gnomes and 1 baby set. I have 2 baby sets I need to do, and this one here is the one that needs to be done by the 9th. So I've been working on it to get it done. So the whip I have is almost done. I'll be able to finish it up, probably not tonight because I gotta finish up a gnome, but then I should be able to finish it tomorrow night. I might be able to finish it tonight. But it's the Lovey, the Harry Potter themed Lovey. This is the blanket part for the Lovey. And this is the top part. This is the girl that requested it. It's a Harry Potter theme, and she showed me this thing, and I'm like, what is that? And we had to Google it because she's not a fan either, but the person she's giving it to is. So she's like, we had to Google it. It's called a golden snitch. So I'm going to finish up the Lovey. Sorry, my cat is over here again walking on the banister. Okay, she's down. If you guys seen one of my 12 days of gnomes, you would have noticed that in one of the episodes she scared me so bad by knocking something down. But anyways, so she's 15 years old, walking up on a banister that's probably too high for her to jump up on because she's older, but I think she's going through a midlife crisis, and thinks she could do whatever now, but whatever, as long as she don't get hurt or fall down. She's made me nervous a few times. But anyways, so this is the Lovey. This is the blanket part, and this is going to be the Lovey part, or the little stuffed part. So I'll be able to finish, and then they just need attached. I'll be able to finish the blanket, or the little blanket, and then attach us in a matter of no time. But yes, this is the golden snitch. Not familiar with it. So this is a granny square to match the blanket. And then this, I just made a round ball. And then I was looking around on Pinterest for wings for this thing. And I found this one on Crochet Happy Plushie. I'll be sure to link it down below for the wings because I thought they were really cool. So yeah, not too bad. It was obviously very easy. And the yarn I'm using for the whole set is Caron Simply Soft in Autumn Red and Gold. So those colors there make up the whole baby set. And then, so once I have that finished, the Lovey, the whole set's done. But I have 2 finished parts to that whole set. So I showed you guys the diaper cover, was it last weekend? I believe. I showed you guys the diaper cover. And I finished off the hats, which is just a standard crochet beanie with your increases with the double crochet. And then I just made a pom-pom with the 2 colors of the red and the gold. So yes, very cute. And then the big part, I finished the blanket. Let me show you guys. Here it is. Typical granny square. And then in the corner, I added a little applique. So let me tell you about this. This is where I was last time. This adorable snowman stitch marker that Deb gave me. We'll show you where I was. So I worked on this, and you guys know, are very familiar with the granny square that, you know, you get bigger and bigger, so it gets longer and longer for each round. So this is actually quite a bit of work. I worked on this quite a bit. And then I just finished it off with a simple border. I did 8 double crochets in a space, and then single crocheted in between, and then 8 double crochets, and then just gave this like rounded edge. The applique that I sewed on, I will tell you, took longer than I had expected. It's not easy to sew something onto an item that has holes. Not easy. So the applique I found at on Ravelry. I found the initial idea for it on Pinterest, and I followed the link, and it took me to Ravelry, and it was designed by Woodhill Designs, and I'll be sure to link them down below. It wasn't bad. So you just have your basic circle in the middle, and then the wings had to be, they were interesting to work on, needless to say. So yeah, I don't want to do this one again. Initially the pattern is for a bookmark. So, and I just made it and sewed it on ever so carefully, because like I said, it was not the easiest to sew on with holes. But I think it looks good. I'm pretty sure that she's going to like it. And I used the same yarn for this whole set, the Caron Simply Soft in Autumn Red and Gold. And then for the wings, I just used white, Caron Simply Soft White. So yeah, and it's a good size. I wanted a decent size, but not too big. So it turned out pretty nice. I like it. I'm pretty sure it's going to get lots of love. So yeah. And like I said, I just got to finish that Lovey. And that set is off to its new home. Probably, I'll show you guys the Lovey in one of my 12 Days of Gnomes, because I won't have it for the episode for next weekend. Because the baby shower is this Saturday the 9th. And I worked with the girl that I'm giving it to for her to gift. And so once I finish the Lovey, I'll probably just take it to work the next day and give that to her so she can get that ready to gift. So that's all I've really been working on. Like I said, I just kind of want to get those done. That way she had it in time. And yeah, I just got to finish up the other baby set, which is the dark green, gray, and white set. I have the sweater and the hat for that, and I got to finish off the blanket. So my goal is to hopefully get that done or almost done by the end of next weekend. That's the goal. Now, some other things I want to show you guys is I put on Facebook my year-long challenge, Attack of the Amigurumi 2021. And every month is going to have a theme. You can make whatever pattern you want to that theme. The pattern is to be, or not the pattern, the amigurumi is to be made in the month of that it's for. So January is unicorns. So you can make a unicorn this month. You can't share a unicorn you made in 2020, 19, 18, any of those years. You have to make it in the month of January. And when I went to talk about it last episode with you guys, my last normal episode, my pattern took decided to throw a fit, so I didn't have the pattern to show you guys. And it's in black and white because once I got my printer working, thankfully to my husband, he got it working, it was then out of color ink. So, yes, this is it here. Sweet Oddity Art. I got this off of Ravelry, but I think you can get it off of, yeah, Etsy as well too. It's a pay-for pattern. And yes, this is going to be my project for January. I wanted to have it on my hooks and start it by now. But like I said, I want to finish these baby sets so I can fully pay attention to what I'm doing and fully commit to these things. The yarn I decided to use is Red Heart Super Saver Ombre in Sea Coral. And for the nose and the feet, I'm going to use I Love This Yarn in Graybeard. I thought that combination with those two is gorgeous. Now, for the mane, I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. That's left undecided. I think at that point when I come to that, where I need to attach that yarn, that's when I'll pick it out. I'm not sure if I want to go crazy or if I want to just, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I was really on the shelf of what yarn I was going to use, but I really want that ombre yarn. I thought that would be cool in a unicorn. So we'll see. So if you guys don't follow me on Facebook, be sure to go over there so you can participate. There is a giveaway at the end of the month for it. And I'm giving away one skein of the Super Saver Ombre in the same colorway in Sea Coral. And then I'm also, and I forgot to bring it up with me, Red Heart Super Saver in gray. So it's about the same gray as this. It's a little bit darker, but it's in Red Heart Super Saver. So basically almost the same yarn I'm using. I thought that was a good idea. And there's a stitch marker on there as well too. Like I said, I forgot to grab it. But yes, check that out if you guys haven't already. And I'm keeping my amigurumi challenges in the bag my mama made me for Christmas. So yes. You can make as many unicorns as you want. Your name will get entered one time onto the wheel at the end of the month. Now, I'm not sure what day the end of the month falls on, but if it's a weekday, I'll probably wait till that Sunday to do the drawing. I'm not sure yet, so just be sure you have your entry by the end of the month, just in case. I'm just kind of playing things by ear. My schedule varies on busyness and stuff like that. So I can't say for sure, but it will be sometime at the end of the month. And it must be a completed unicorn, I must say too. You can share your progress and stuff, but to be entered, it must be a completed unicorn. I'll have there's 2 posts up for it. One is announcing the Attack of the Amigurumi 2021. There you can ask questions, recommendations. You can even share your progress photos on there as well too. On that post is what I'll share. I'll add a picture every month to my finished item for that month, my finished amigurumi. And then I have a second post where it's announcing the month's theme. That's where you'll post your finished amigurumi. So just make you guys aware. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. So that's going to be on my hooks very soon. And the other thing I want to announce real quickly is also on my Facebook page. You'll find an announcement. I'm looking for escape peeps. So what's an escape peep? I had said before one of my goals is to design 4 patterns in 2021. And I'm going to need pattern testers. So if you're interested in signing up to becoming a pattern tester for me, I don't have one started yet. I have some ideas, but like I said, I got to finish up some other things. So what I'll do is you'll contact me with your email address, either through Messenger or send me an email. I have that information in that post. I'll put you in a group for my escape peeps. And then when I'm ready for a pattern to be tested, I will send out an email. And I plan on having enough peeps, more than what I need. So, because I understand lives are crazy and busy, and I completely understand. I'm the same way. You never know what to expect from, even day to day, month to month. things are constantly changing, and especially in a pandemic. So if you sign up to be an Escape Peep and I send out an email, I'll put in the details, like what it is. Is it a scarf? Is it a hat? Is it, you know, what is this? About the yarn you'll need, the yardage, the time frame you'll need to have it done in, and if you feel like you're busy and stuff, especially when the weather turns, you know, into spring and stuff, we do more things outside. I'm going to give you plenty of time to work on it. Trust me, I'm not going to say you have to have this done in 3 days. No, I'm going to give you plenty of time because I completely understand. And then you'll respond to the email that, yes, I'll do this. And then I'll send you the pattern. If you cannot do it this time, which, like I said, I completely understand, just don't respond to the email. And then I'll just take the people that did respond. I won't take you off the list. You'll stay on the list. The only other thing I also request is honest feedback. I want your complete honesty with the pattern, any modifications that you suggest, any ideas that you could throw in there as well too. I'll listen to it all. I'll review it all. And then I'm also requesting that with the finished item that you send me a picture, a clear picture, because I may use it in listing of the pattern. And so I would like some clear pictures, no clutter in the background, whatever you can. I would appreciate that. The yarn you used, and all that. So all those details, are always helpful. And, I really appreciate it. Once I get enough peeps, I will take the post down on Facebook. So if you're watching this at a later date and you head over to my Facebook and you don't see that post, it's because I have enough peeps. And don't worry, and if you decide that, yes, I want to do this, and then you're like, nah, like in October, you're like, I don't want to be a pattern tester anymore. It's not for me. That's fine. Send me an email, send me a message saying, I don't want to be on your list anymore. That is fine. And if I have that, where I need a few more people, then I'll put a new post up. That was a lot of stuff, and I'm so sincere moment. But yes, I wanted to throw that out there because I do have some people responding already, and I appreciate it. If I just get a few more, that would be great. Let's move on to more fun things, shall we? All that talking dried out my throat. Okay, so as most of you may know, Christy from Crochet Creations by Christy and I designed a Grandma's Forever hug and Grandma's Forever mini hug. Over the past 9 weeks, we released mystery clues that got you 2 finished items at the end. We are doing our drawing today. I haven't done mine yet. I was hoping to have it done before I did my video, but I don't, and I'm just adapting to my day because our day is just a little thrown off from my normal routine. That's okay. But today is the drawing. I loved seeing everyone's stuff. Progress, there was questions. I've learned so much. It was my first pattern design and my first crochet along that I co-hosted with somebody. So it was a lot of fun. Me and Christy do have plans on doing other things. We're also talking about, 2021. Nothing's confirmed yet, but we are working on it. Her and I have these brainstorming sessions together, and we seem to we work really well together. So yes. So today's the drawing. Let me just show you guys what is going to be in that drawing. Okay, what we've released every week to add to the box for the grand prize. Now, to be eligible for the grand prize, you had to have a finished item, whether it be Christy's or mine, whether it was Grandma's Forever hug or Grandma's Forever mini hug. You don't have to have both, just one. So let me just recap. And I was going to put these in order, but I have no space on my table. So these are in no particular order. Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek Low Pill Fiber and French Lilac. And then also in mauve. And each skein has one of my stitch markers on it. And then Barcelona Big in Mulberry. And then a cake of Sugar Wheel in Flutter with a stitch marker. A skein of I Love This Yarn print in Sandy Gray. And a skein of Bernat Baby Blankets in Little Dinosaurs, and it has one of Christy's stitch markers on it. A skein of one of my favorite yarns, Caron Slippy Soft, in Royal Blue. And a cake of Lion Brand Cupcake in Peas and Carrots. And it also has one of Christy's stitch markers on it. And that's the colors there. And also a Tea Doddles mini maker bag. So, and then I have some extra little goodies that I want to surprise the winner with. For in the box as well too. So be on the lookout for that later today on Facebook. I will go through the comments, look for the finished shawls, and put those on a wheel, and we're going to do the drawing for that. Very exciting. I just can't believe it's come to an end though. It's kind of sad. I just can't believe. I remember, like, it just seemed like recently me and her were talking about this crochet along and designing this pattern, and we're just putting we're having our brainstorming sessions, and we're just putting our ideas there. And then before we knew it, we were announcing it. Before we knew it, it was Thanksgiving. We did our first mini drawing. And then we did our Christmas drawing, and now it's over. I just can't wait to see what we do. So, let's see what else is on my table here. Okay, so me and my husband decided to do a little bit of shopping for some things that we needed today. We went over the mountain. I wanted to stop at Michael's. I was looking for a particular yarn. Okay, I was looking for this Waterford Big by Loops and Threads in the colorway Licorice. I don't know if you guys can see it. I just want to leave it in the bag a little bit, but it's really pretty. And I got 2 skeins of it when I went on my yarn shopping trip with my local yarny friend in December. So I got 2 skeins of it, and I decided I want to make a blanket with it. So I wanted to get more of it. So when I went into Michael's, that was my intention, so just to get a few skeins of that. I don't have any plans to make the blanket anytime soon, but I wanted to have all the yarn that I need for when I decide that I can make it. So, the Michael's that I went to closest to me didn't have it. And so therefore, I was left unsupervised for a short bit. And my husband had walked away. I didn't grab a cart because I wasn't intentionally going to get anything else besides yarn for another project, which I'll share with you guys here in a second. And my husband come back, and I'm literally standing there up to my neck in yarn. I was like, I'm ready to go. And he's like, I was gone for 5 minutes. I'm like, this is what happens. I mean, sorry, let's go. He's like, all right, let's go. So, and he's an enabler too, you know? So what did I get? Let me show you. So I got one of these bags at the checkout that they have. And it says, good vibes only. And I thought the flowers were really pretty on it. So I said to the cashier, throw it in that bag, please. And he's like, okay. So what did I get? Let me see. I got 2 skeins of Red Heart Soft Essentials in charcoal. This is what I was going to get for the pineapple blanket that Christy's doing on her Facebook page, the pineapple Afghan. I got some bigger skeins from my last shopping haul in December. This Michael's didn't have the big skeins, and I was kind of hoping for that. They had the smaller skeins, but I didn't purchase it all. You know what? I don't even think it's the right stuff. It's not. Oh man. I didn't even get the right stuff. This is a bulky. This is Soft Essentials. It's a bulky. I didn't get it. So I can't. I saw the color and I just grabbed it and I just assumed. I got, what I was going to do the blanket in was just Red Heart Soft. And I grabbed Red Heart Soft Essentials. It's a bulky. So yeah. So this is, oh my goodness. So yes, let me tell you about this yarn. It's a bulky 5 in the colorway charcoal. And it's 100% acrylic. It's very soft. And there's 131 yards. I literally saw the color and I just grabbed it. Man. Anyways, let me show you what else I got. I saw, now what encouraged me to get this is I saw Rose Likes Crochet. I saw her recent video and she had gotten some of these, so I was like, oh, I need those too. I got Caron Cake, Caron Marble Cakes in that beautiful colorway. This is super soft. It's a 4 medium. This is the colorway Champagne. And it's 100% acrylic, 404 yards. And I bought 4 skeins of it. Because I was so pretty and I'm thinking a blanket out of this. So when I do stuff like this, I get blankets quantity. So there's the first one. And the other thing I got was some Caron latte cakes. Look at that color. I could not resist it at all. This is red macaroon. It's a 5 bulky, 530 yards. 58% acrylic, 42% nylon. Now I have some latte cakes that my Yarny friend gave me last year for Christmas that I wanted to make a blanket out of for myself. But I haven't had a chance yet. So I haven't used it. I just have that one colorway. So, of course, I'm thinking blanket again. So I got 4 cakes. If you're going to do it right, right? So, yes. I love this color. I thought it was cute. It's got these orange and tans. There was another colorway that I liked there as well, too, that I was on the fence about. But these are my colors. These are my colors. So, yay. Now, speaking of the pineapple afghan that Christy's doing, that I bought the incorrect yarn for. That's okay. I picked initially this gray color because I knew that I would be able to have easier access to it because you need 2,900 yards, okay? And this is something that I thought I had access to. Now that I think about it, I don't know if I even had it at that Michael's. I may either have to order more online when I need it or go to the other Michael's that's about an hour away, which my next time I'll be going down, I believe, is in May. So I can stock up on that then. But here's the Afghan. Pineapple Afghan. This is a challenge Christy is doing on her Facebook group. It's 12 squares. Her plan is to do a square a month. And then at the end of the year, you'll have a completed blanket. So initially, like I said, I was going to do this. I just kind of want to keep it simple. So as I'm standing in Michael's, it had crossed my mind that the color I go to is gray. Neutral colors, gray, off-white, tan, brown. Those are the colors I gravitate to. And I was thinking that maybe I might do something different. I was thinking about maybe using one of these cakes. So I was talking to some of my friends I was messaging them, and I asked their opinion about it, what they thought about latte cakes, and we decided against the latte cakes. So that's not going to be that blanket. But I was thinking maybe this yarn. Now, I went through a cake phase, but I discovered that cakes aren't my favorite thing to go to. Although today it looks like I was kind of obsessed with cakes. Because I find myself not liking where the colors line up. And I find it hard to vision what something's going to look like when it's in a cake because of the color changes. You don't know where it's going to fall, and sometimes it drives me nuts, and then just something, that's me. So you got this pineapple Afghan. And it's gorgeous. It'd be gorgeous in this gray color. So I am on the fence about maybe using this cake. Obviously, I'll have to go get more. There's 404 yards in this cake, and you need 2,900 yards. And I have 4 cakes, so obviously I have to go get a few more cakes. And that's okay. I can do that. That's not a problem. But I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. Do you think I should do this pineapple Afghan in this cake? Or do I keep it gray? What are your thoughts and opinions? Honest thoughts and opinions on that. Because I don't know what to do. I'm going to be starting this Afghan soon. And so, do I stick with what I know? Or do I go out on the edge and live on the edge a little bit? These colors are gorgeous. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me what do you think I should do? Based off of what I get from you guys, that's what I'll go with. How's that? If I have more comments saying gray, I'm going to go gray. If I have more comments saying this cake color, then I'm doing the cake color. Tell me what you think. Now, the unfortunate thing is I'm like, okay, so when I get home, I'm going to order the yarn for the one I was initially looking for. Guess what? It's sold out. They had like a big bundle pack that had 8 in it. I was like, oh man, I could probably make 2 blankets then. Fine. I was thinking about it because then it turned out to be like $6.99 each. Sold out. I'm like, okay, then I'll just get 2 more. Sold out. So now I got to keep an eye on that because when it comes back in, I want to be able to order it, right? So that means I have to buy more yarn. And that's okay. And if you guys choose to do the cake, then I'm going to have to get some more cake. Give me your thoughts and opinions on that. I really would love to hear it. And I think that's all I have to share with you guys. I talked more than I shared. Or showed, I guess. So, now I'm off to do my video for 12 Days of Gnomes for tomorrow. Because I record those a day early. We're almost done with that. So on that note, I hope you guys have a fabulous week. And until then, keep that yarn running through those fingers. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.